Imagine standing on Earth and pointing in a single direction. No destination, no planned route, no turning back. Just a straight line extending endlessly into the darkness of space. Then imagine something even more impossible. You begin moving at the speed of light. Not almost the speed of light. Not 99%. Not 99.9%. Exactly the speed of light. The fastest speed allowed by the known laws of the universe. And you simply keep going. Forever. What would happen? What would you see? How far could you travel? And perhaps most importantly, where would you eventually end up? At first, the answer seems obvious. You would leave Earth, pass the Moon, cross the solar system, move beyond the stars, and continue deeper into the universe. But the reality becomes far stranger. Because the moment we start talking about traveling at the speed of light, we begin entering one of the most bizarre regions of modern physics. A place where common sense starts breaking down, where time behaves differently, where distances change, and where the universe itself begins revealing just how enormous it truly is. The journey starts here. Earth, a small rocky world orbiting an ordinary star. Every second, light travels approximately 300,000 kilometers, fast enough to circle Earth more than 7 times. In a single second, at that speed, reaching the Moon would take only about 1.3 seconds. One moment you are standing on Earth. The next, you have already crossed the distance traveled by every astronaut in human history. The Moon disappears behind you almost instantly, and the Earth begins shrinking into the darkness. After 8 minutes, you pass the distance sunlight travels on its journey from the Sun to Earth. The entire orbit of our planet now fits behind you. The Sun itself begins looking less like a blazing star and more like a brilliant point of light among countless others. Then the planets begin falling away. Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, each crossed at a pace so fast that worlds requiring years of travel for conventional spacecraft become little more than milestones. Within hours, you leave the planetary region of the solar system entirely. The giant planets disappear. The sun grows dimmer, and eventually, you enter a realm occupied by icy debris left over from the birth of the solar system. Comets, frozen remnants, ancient objects drifting through the darkness. Then even those vanish, and for the first time, the solar system begins feeling small. Because despite everything humanity has ever explored, our planetary neighborhood occupies only a tiny fraction of the distance to the nearest stars. The closest star system beyond the Sun is Alpha Centauri. Its nearest member, Proxima Centauri, lies approximately 4.24 light-years away. Traveling at the speed of light, you would arrive there in just over 4 years, which sounds impressive, until you realize that 4 years is still an astonishingly long time when moving at the fastest speed the universe permits. For comparison, sunlight leaving Earth today would need more than 4 years to reach our nearest stellar neighbor. The stars appear close in the night sky. In reality, they are separated by unimaginable distances. And as you continue moving, that reality becomes increasingly obvious. You leave the local stellar neighborhood, pass other stars, cross vast clouds of gas and dust, travel through regions where new suns are being born, and still, the galaxy stretches endlessly ahead, because the Milky Way is enormous, roughly 100,000 light-years across. At the speed of light, crossing from one side to the other would require about 100,000 years. Think about that. The fastest speed in existence. And our galaxy alone still demands a journey longer than all of recorded human history multiplied many times over. Entire civilizations could rise and fall while your light-speed signal crossed the Milky Way. Empires could appear and disappear. Species could evolve. Planets could change. all before reaching the opposite side of our own galaxy. And yet the Milky Way is not particularly unusual. It is merely one galaxy among hundreds of billions, possibly trillions. As you continue your impossible journey, the galaxy eventually begins shrinking behind you. The great spiral arms fade into a luminous disk. Individual stars become impossible to distinguish. The entire Milky Way transforms into a single island of light. Then something extraordinary happens. You begin seeing other galaxies clearly. The nearest large galaxy is Andromeda Galaxy, located approximately 2.5 million light-years away. At light speed, reaching it would require 2.5 million years. Longer than human civilization has existed. Longer than modern humans have existed. Longer than many entire species survive on Earth. And yet Andromeda is practically next door by cosmic standards, because beyond it lies a universe filled with galaxies in every direction. Clusters of galaxies, superclusters, gigantic cosmic structures stretching across hundreds of millions of light-years. The deeper you travel, the larger everything becomes. Distances once considered enormous begin feeling insignificant. Entire galaxies become points. Galaxy clusters become patterns. The observable universe reveals itself as a vast cosmic web spanning unimaginable scales. And then you encounter the strangest obstacle of all. Not stars, not black holes, not alien worlds. The expansion of the universe itself. Because space is not static. The universe has been expanding since the Big Bang. Galaxies are moving away from one another, and the farther away they are, the faster that separation grows. Eventually, you reach distances where expansion becomes critically important. Some galaxies are receding so rapidly that even light emitted from them today may never reach Earth. Not because they're traveling through space faster than light, but because space itself is expanding between us. This creates a remarkable consequence. There are regions of the universe that remain permanently unreachable. No matter how long you travel, no matter how fast you move, certain destinations can never be reached because the fabric of space expands too quickly. The observable universe therefore has a kind of horizon, a boundary beyond which information can never arrive, a limit imposed not by technology, but by the structure of reality itself. And perhaps that is the most surprising answer to our question. Even at the speed of light, you cannot go everywhere. The universe is simply too large, too dynamic, too vast. Some regions remain forever beyond reach. But there is an even deeper mystery hidden within this thought experiment. According to theory of relativity, objects with mass cannot actually reach the speed of light. The closer you approach it, the more energy is required. At exactly light speed, the required energy becomes effectively infinite, which means no human being, no spacecraft, no physical object made of matter can truly perform the journey we have imagined. Only light itself can. Photons leaving Earth right now are undertaking that voyage, crossing interstellar space, passing through galaxies, traveling into the distant future, continuing onward long after civilizations have vanished and stars have died. And perhaps the strangest reality is this. Every time you look into the night sky, you are already seeing the result of that journey. The light entering your eyes may have traveled for years, thousands of years, millions of years, sometimes billions of years, crossing the universe at its maximum speed simply to reach you. A silent messenger from distant worlds. Proof that the cosmos is far larger than human intuition can easily comprehend. Because if you could somehow leave Earth and continue forever at the speed of light, you would not discover that the universe is small. You would discover the opposite, that even at the fastest speed nature allows, the cosmos remains so vast that entire galaxies become stepping stones, and eternity itself begins to feel surprisingly short.